When it comes to plastic surgery, there are a lot of myths, and we're going to find out the truth today with Dr. Ward, who is a facial plastic surgeon. Dr. Ward, good to see you again.
Good to see you. Good to be here.
Yeah, so there's a lot of myths out there, and I've learned the truth about some of these. I still think I'm learning others, but I think one of them is that a lot of people think that plastic surgery is just for women.
Yeah. Well, the vast majority of people who get plastic surgery are women.
Yes.
However, it is totally false that that it is just for women. Men are understanding that their looks and how they appear to others is very important. And I think they realize it's not about like getting that raise or getting the promotion. It's really just about kind of that security. And overall, I think that I think women are maybe a little bit more in touch with their emotions than men are overall.
Probably.
I think that men are kind of understanding that a little bit more. They understand like this is not about how you look, it's about how you feel.
Yeah.
And that increased security from having, your jowls taken care of, or your eyelids addressed, or your, the nose that you've never really liked fixed. Yeah. And it's all about kind of what's inside, not what's outside, and that affects men just as much as women.
Absolutely, and it can be a simple fix, right? It doesn't have to be anything major either.
Right.
Could be
like maybe like a little bit of wrinkly under your eyes. I'm in my 40s. That's something that we start to notice when we're in our 40s. Like, oh my gosh, I've got a little bit excess skin here, or a little bit, underneath my eyes. And until we get that fixed, it just kind of bugs us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you want to feel your best. So
for sure.
Another question. This is one that I learned the hard way, but a lot of people think, oh, you don't have to take care of your skin until it starts wrinkling and sagging, that kind of stuff. But that's not true.
Right. Well, I think it was Benjamin Franklin that's attributed to saying an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Yeah. Like nothing could be more true than that with the aging process. So keeping that in mind, prevention. So of course, one of the things that we talk about a lot is just something as simple as sunblock. Yeah. Preventing the effects every single day of UV radiation and what that does to our faces, to our skin is really important. But then just kind of being in the process. Yeah. There's a lot of people in their 20s who are getting Botox. Do these people have wrinkles? No, they don't have wrinkles.
I was one of them.
They don't have wrinkles, but it helps prevent those muscles that over time fold the skin. They cause the wrinkles, so using that can help prevent it. That's just one example.
I'm not getting it as often now. I feel like it's totally kicked in.
Absolutely. So the effects build up. Yeah. But then it even carries over into to surgical things, where people used to wait till they were like 60 to get a facelift. Now it's like people in their 40s who are getting it, and it's
whatever
not.
You want.
They want it to look natural. Yeah. So they don't want to go from like super wrinkly, super saggy, to then looking, not saggy, not wrinkly. It's like, okay, now I'm 65 and now I'm trying to look like I'm 35. Yeah. Like people don't want that. They want to feel great when they're 45.
Absolutely.
So I get a little bit of a lift here, get a little adjustment, and it's all about just kind of maintaining that look.
You feel like $1 million. Well, before we wrap up, we've had some viewers that have written in some questions. I want to ask you one of them. So first question is, I've seen Hollywood stars that look awful. How can I make sure that doesn't happen to me?
Oh, so I think we all like to kind of laugh at celebrities because we all kind of admire them, kind of want to be them maybe to some degree. But then when they get something crazy with plastic surgery or whatever, we're like, what were they thinking? Right. I think this happens almost exclusively when people get so focused on one little thing. So for example, maybe they're so focused on these lines right here, which we all have them. Like it doesn't mean that you're old. Certainly as we age, they get deeper. But if people get so fixated on these that they keep getting filler in here or keep doing things to try to fix that before you know it, like their face looks abnormal. So like a lot of the crazy pictures that you see are people who are just focused on one little thing versus like looking at their whole face globally and just like trying to look natural.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm sure there are people out there that might have those little areas that they want to fix, and that's where you come in. So if they want to talk to you, how do they get in contact?
Sure, so you can check out my website at wardmd.com, or I'm on social media at wardmd.
Fantastic. Come on in and feel confident and feel fabulous. Thank you, Dr. Ward.
Thanks.
And if you have a question related to plastic surgery that you'd like answered in one of our Doc Talk segments, email doctalk@wardmd.com. We'll take a short break and see you in a few minutes.